Witherspoon trying to stay in close.
Flair's knocked down.
Combination by Witherspoon opens that Page. And a combination by Witherspoon has Page against the ropes. Combination and a good right hand by Witherspoon. Some of the things that Ali did. Not all good traits. He'll look over his shoulder at his opponent.
This is where Page doesn't want to be.
Witherspoon caught Page bouncing off the ropes there. You see pretty heavy punches here. Big touch point though, so all is well here.
Watch for the overhand right by Witherspoon.
Page says I'm not holding going on here.
Overhand right, because the way Witherspoon has positioned himself, he's trying to at least have the right hand.
Borderline, and the second one landed real low. That's what doubled up Page. Those are the guys that are really in the middle of the spray. They're almost in there as close as Mills Lane is. There's a... Page forced him, and he pulled Witherspoon to him that time. He's getting a little bit of it.
That left hook by the Page hurt Tim Witherspoon.
Witherspoon trying to...
As far as leaning and putting power behind his punches.
Now Witherspoon punches free.
Page is supposed to rely upon points, and well, they've changed their tactics time and time again. Inside boxing. Jab. His jab can get him closer, and he'll be able to land a better punch. You notice that Mills Lane's kept the guys no free. I like those combinations by Greg Page. He goes to the head.
Very close fight so far.
Witherspoon keeps that right hand on the left side of his chin. What Page could do.
Took its toll on, as you mentioned, with the weight advantage that Greg Page has. So this is the 7th round. It's been a fight fought in close quarters. Witherspoon's a pretty good left hand by Witherspoon.
Although Greg Page fights with his hands pretty much down. It could be signs that
can have a cumulative effect.
Get that a shot.
One guy is just likely to collapse because they are receiving 5,000 different views of the same fight. That time Page stepped on Witherspoon. Page back up on his toes. First time in a couple of rounds, he's dead now.
Greg Page is very effective and he throws that left hook to the head.
Page working at long range a little bit.
Great. Something happened before that I think got Witherspoon upset.
3-1. And looking at Ray Leonard's scorecard, if you don't mind my saying, Ray, you've got a dip. And remember, this is a 12-round fight, not a 15-round fight. So we're getting 2.5 pounds. Still seems like he's got a little bit left here.
I'm off balance.
That was a good left hand by Page, and a right hand behind Page. But then just when it looked like he was starting to be all done dancing, he came back with a good combination. Page dropped his left hand, and Witherspoon. So there could be at least a bit of a sense of necessarily a derogatory sense. I've just never been able to get a fix on what's important to them. Left hand by Witherspoon. Slight bleeding inside the mouth of Tim Witherspoon.
This is something you have to watch, Berg. Inside, Greg Page by Witherspoon.
Page going up and then down. Very fit coming in here.
Excellent condition on both fighters' part. The question
about
about
Page
Page's
Witherspoon than you do from Greg Page. Overhand right again by Witherspoon.
Greg Page's mouthpiece dropped up. The next round, both fighters must be really aggressive.
That's the first combination of the final round.
And these guys are throwing everything. They're fighting their hearts out.
Witherspoon ended the 11th round.
And I'm sure a rematch.
Again, it's Witherspoon.
They can reach down and influence the judges.
Witherspoon, a left hand. Great fight, no matter what way you look at it.